Hello, I'm your host, Terrence Summers, with head ball coach Dustin Wilson, and welcome to Lockeroom Talk. Tonight we join you from BS Brewworks in beautiful downtown Springfield, Tennessee. How you doing tonight, Coach?
Good.
Friday night, the Jackets welcomed the Wildcats of Clarksville High into the nest for the 2025 version of the Battle for the Bridge. The Jackets got the night started with a 4-yard touchdown run from senior Jay Nurse, set up by a bad punt snap from Clarksville. In the second quarter, Hurst would find the end zone again, this time from 1 yard out to give the Jackets a comfortable 13-0 lead. But the Wildcats' run-heavy scheme would finally get them on the board in the third quarter with a rushing touchdown of their own. The Jackets returned the favor in the fourth quarter when Lamaris Dowling punched it in from 1 yard out, and the Jackets defense finished the deal with the fourth down stop late in the fourth. The Jackets were led defensively by junior Braden Trusty with 8 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery, followed by junior Baird Reynolds with 8 tackles, 4 tackles for loss. The Jackets put the W beside their name in the 103rd meeting of Springfield versus Clarksville and finally brought home the bridge in the third edition of the Battle for the Bridge. Fun night in the nest, Coach. I don't know where it's coming from.
All right. Yeah, it's fun. You bring home that trophy, probably none happier than you and Thad on that one to finally bring it home. Thanks to y'all for, I don't know, the game's got a name now. It's not just Springfield and Clarksville, so it made it fun for everybody. But obviously when we get to bring any kind of trophy home, any reward for the kids, it makes it that much more fun. But also reading some names there of who stepped up defensively. It's got a lot of juniors, so that's always a good thing. But, yeah, our inside linebackers played well, up front played well. Take out what a drive in the third quarter we did very well defensively. But that's high school kids and got a little bored with doing what was right and discipline. And we luckily just had one little glimpse of judgment and locked it down there for the rest of the night and finished off the game. So, yeah, good stuff to get a win against Clarksville anytime, as that is a rivalry. But it's been a while since those kids have felt the good side of it. So we're on the right side of it for another year.
Yes, sir. And speaking of that Clarksville team, the type of offense they run, Coach, discipline is – I know Coach Drew is probably preaching it all week, do your job. And it showed Friday night they did their job. Maybe 1 or 2 times somebody didn't do their job, but didn't really get burned too bad. And I think that's good to see from this group early on.
Yeah, when you're young playing football, especially against option, and doesn't look like what you see on TV traditionally, or it's not just something to go out there and run around and make a tackle. And I kind of use the term peekaboo for linebackers because literally, like, you may be sitting there reading your keys and all of a sudden here comes the football. But, yeah, you can be bored with discipline. And, yes, we trained our eyes all week long reading our keys, and the boys went out there and performed well on Friday.
Fun atmosphere in the nest Friday night. A few changes, Coach. I was excited to see, of course, the fence up. You got the new fence around the field with the brick. It looks great. A lot of compliments. And then I look up on top of the scoreboard, and I didn't see it until after we getting the trophy. So I look up, I see Springfield Yellow Jacket. I'm like, where did that banner come from? Everything looked good, aesthetically pleasing. Of course, the field always beautiful as possible. Beautiful situation in the nest Friday night, Coach.
Yeah, you look at the crowd, too, and you get tickets back. I think it was over 1,200 paid people. So you take in your passes and your season tickets, you can usually up at about 12 to 15%. So about we're going to say estimated 1,450 to 1,500 people in our stadium the other night, and everything looking good for the home opener. We had a walkthrough, if you will, for our jamboree, but yeah, a lot of people there, and that's the way high school football ought to be, and the kids play late. There was a lot of people there that cared for them. Yeah, man, it was just fun, and it makes breakfast a little bit better on Saturdays and clean up that field a little bit better and everything else. This week, this show, everything's a little bit better after a win. So good to get on the right side again against Clarksville, as we'll say that thing again. We'll wait till next year to talk about them, but here we go with some disciplined football again.
Yes, sir, coming right at you. And we'll take next time the Jackets return to the nest, it'll actually be homecoming night, Coach.
Yep.
But first, we'll take a trip to Portland, Tennessee. We'll take a break, and we'll get our player of the night coming up here shortly, Nashawn, and we'll let you talk to him.
You are watching a Social Dweeb sports production.
Welcome back to Locker Room Talk, and I'm now joined by our guest of the night, senior lineman Nashawn Thompson. How you doing, man?
Good. How about you?
I'm good, man. Tell me, just what's your journey through the Springfield High School program? You know, I've been knowing you since 6th grade, so
Yes, sir.
I just want to know your journey through it. I've had the pleasure of seeing it from afar. Just tell us a little bit how you came through the program. You know, JV, former players you learned from, etc.
Yes, sir. It's been a journey. It's been an up and down 4 years. I've been a backup on offense for 2 years. Finally got the starting job this year. It's just been amazing.
What was the keys? Friday night, we finally got that bridge. I think it came out. We started there your sophomore year.
Yes, sir.
We started the battle for the bridge, making this significance, even more significance for Clarksville Springfield. How did it feel Friday night to finally get that trophy? And how did it feel for the guys in the locker room for getting that, man?
Man, it felt amazing to finally be able to hold it after 2 years. Man, it was just amazing.
Was it heavier than you thought it was?
Yes. I held it after the game, bro. I took a picture with it. It was heavy. It was more heavy than I thought it was.
It's
Yes, sir.
good. You want to be. Thad Doors made it heavy enough so you can smile when you grab it. That's what
Yes,
it's about.
sir.
No, man, last question for you here, Nashawn. What do you love most about being a Jacket? I know you was probably one of the last classes to leave Springfield Middle School, so you've been a Jacket since you was in 6th grade. What do you love most about being, a Jacket now as a senior in Springfield High School?
Springfield, for the town, there's not many bitter feelings about walking around town.
Yeah.
Walking around town after a win. There's not many better things in town.
Yes, sir. You can't describe it. So it's been a Jacket, man.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you sitting down with me, man. Best of luck Friday night in Portland.
Yes, sir.
Senior, Nashawn Thompson. We'll take a break. Be back here on Locker Room Talk.
Yes, sir.
Free Bird Bail Bonds, your local bail bonds company. Call Josh England today.
Welcome back to Locker Room Talk. Tonight we're at the beautiful BS Brew Works in downtown Springfield, Tennessee. Thank you for these great people down here at BS Brew Works hosting us here tonight for Locker Room Talk. Coach, Friday night, the Jackets take the familiar trip over to Portland, Tennessee to pay the 2-0 Portland Panthers a visit. Just as we saw from Clarksville, Portland will look to run a triple option attack with a big bruising back and speed on the edge. Defensively, the Panthers go with 4 down linemen with the edge guys being long and athletic. This one should be fun, Coach.
Yeah, they make a defense be disciplined. I don't think we call it triple option, but they got plenty of plays that there are options. So, yeah, whatever way you want to look at it, our kids got to be disciplined. Their eyes have to be disciplined. We have to prepare, obviously, Labor Day and put us to practice in the morning. But we'll still get our 4 days of work in. Tomorrow will be a walkthrough. But Wing T, Portland, Hunter Hicks is old. Roger Perry, guy, I believe I'm going back far enough where he played. He's a Portland kid for sure. I know that. And he's been playing these kids for 4 years now. So they're all there. They're all seniors. They've been playing for a little while. We've seen them on Friday nights and Monday nights for JV. And they're definitely big and athletic. And we'll just have to go see which brand's the best on Friday night, because we're 2 teams that aren't going to change what we'll do, and we'll just go see who has the best night Friday.
Yes, sir. Heading up to Portland. I lost it, Coach. We ain't put it in the notes yet. It's because it's the first one.
All right.
JV. Forgot about JV. JV played. They played yesterday because of Monday being a holiday.
That's right. Last night. Yep.
How did they go?
JV was fun. JV was a game that come down to the end where kids got to work on 2 minute, and I think we threw a touchdown pass with 1 minute and 14 seconds left to win. We got the 2 points, so it was 22-14. Early we played JV. Second half we tried to play the freshmen, so freshmen were the one out there executing to throw the ball down the field, and the Williams kid that runs freshman quarterback for us threw a touchdown pass to Jones, Brendan Jones there. I just 35 yards anyway, 40 yards. But here they are doing what we practiced last week, tackling a dive, going quarterback, playing that triple option. So they did a good job with that on a Tuesday night for their JV game. And beyond what all we learned, but yeah, it was fun. Good little crowd for a Tuesday night after Labor Day. But Alfonso did a good job. We take him to play defense. We'll let Keymon Jones run the ball on offense. He did a good job running the ball. The Ramsey kid plays quarterback. So he played quarterback in the first half. He had a good pick there when they were driving. Just some highlights. If you stop a triple option team, there's a bunch of linemen did good too. But that's part of being a lineman. You don't get all the credit. But good. Yeah, that's right. We all know that. Good team effort from the younger kids last night. We had to swap it. We thought we were going to Clarksville. There was a little weather and schedule mishap, and we all come together last night. But yeah, had fun. JV. It's 22-14. Was that our first JV game? No, because we played Rossview. So we've had 2. We won that one late too. So yeah, we've had some late game executing, like a lot of stuff you can't recreate in practice. So yeah, JV season's been good so far too.
That's good. And I speak of JV because I remember back in 2023, I would watch on Tuesday mornings on Huddle, a quarterback, Kason Woodson, and man, Bryce Baldwin swinging around JV.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Jesus, like, we got some guys coming up here, some quarterbacks who going just freshmen. I can't wait to see them develop. And lo and behold, number 11 and number 7 are out there on Friday nights.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's the evolution that you love to see in a program such as great as the Springfield program.
Well, Coopertown Middle School, coach, that's part of the program now. It's the tiers, it's steps it's supposed to take. So glad to have you at the middle school, and then JV's next, and their Friday nights is that capstone. You're not promised college, and that's what you're supposed to be ready for. And it may not be fun waiting your turn, or it may not be fun waiting to grow, and some of them's like, who knows what can happen, or injury here or there, and then they get their chance, and here we go. I was listening to you. I was rolling the field Saturday morning trying to clean up some of that mess, and just talking about our 2 middle linebackers. Out goes one Reynolds, in comes another Reynolds, and out goes KJ Chapman, who is Braden Trusty. Well, Trusty's an athletic kid that actually was tiptoeing on the sidelines in the fourth quarter of the night, getting an interception that wasn't called the right way. But hey, it was a hard call. Probably surprised the refs. Probably why it wasn't called. But
It's an athletic move.
That's great. It was athletic, yeah, regardless if it was called right or not. But just kids waiting their turn. I'll give an example just because I coached them and you spoke of them. But that's just program stuff. Monday nights are important. Tuesday nights are important. Middle school is important. And then Friday nights is the capstone where they all come and celebrate.
To think we can get kids 7th to 12th grade, Coach, that's a lot of football being played,
Right.
a lot of experience being gained.
A lot of the same football, a lot of the same expectations, a lot of the same accountability. It'll be amazing. It'll just take a little while to see the results, but that's what coaches are for, right?
Yes, Portland Panthers will host the Springfield Yellow Jackets Friday night in what is built up to be a great ball game. The Jackets have won the last 10 matchups with the last loss coming in 2008. I saw that stat, Coach, and I was like, wow, we've had I think we've been a few times, we didn't play them. I know I never played them, so you can say 2009 through 2012 we didn't meet. But this is a 1990s rich traditional rivalry here that's been restored here of late, and I think we're all excited to go up there Friday night.
Yeah, you look at reclassification through the years. We played them as a freshman. When I was a freshman, we got beat in the semifinals up there the year after we won the state.
Yeah.
I don't remember the score. I just remember all the seniors and stuff being upset. Like I was a little freshman. I was just glad to be there. And I really think reclassification, we went to full A and we didn't play them for a little while when I was in school. Then we come back once we started coaching.
Yes,
maybe
Josh Bay and them played them.
couple of sites. We might have played them 7 or 8
05,
times. Yeah, Josh Bay and them played them one classification. That's just classification and TSSAA and growth and back and forth, Sumner County, Robertson County. But regardless of when they played or how many times, it's always been a game. It's always been a bruiser of a game. So it looks like it's going to be about the same thing this Friday night.
Here we go, memories, Coach.
Yep, love them.
Great memories in Springfield, Portland. Good ones and bad ones. A bad one, my dad always talked about 1990. The 6-1 Springfield Yellow Jackets go into Portland, winning the game all game. I think my dad said they got a safety. That's the first points they got was a safety. They were, in the driver's seat. I went back and looked at the Robertson County Times. It literally has a picture of them celebrating on Boyd Smith Field the week before and saying Springfield's in the driver's seat, headed to district championship, playoffs, et cetera, et cetera.
Rat poison.
Rat poison. And they go to Portland, they get a safety, and that's how it stays for a while, and they finally score a touchdown. Portland get a safety, and Springfield got a touchdown, and it stayed there the entirety of the game. And my dad said, literally, with 5 seconds left in the game, Coach Thomas, his defensive coordinator, you telling them, hey, back up, prevent, so they get, ready. Coach Woodard walked down from the press box. It's steep press box in Portland. He's walking down. So when he walked down, he was walking behind their side to get to our side. And he said all he heard was a roar. Well, lo and behold, my dad said he went off, hit the quarterback, and he hit him. He laid into him, and all he heard was just roaring, people on top of him, and train horn going off. He said once he got up and stood up.
Don't want that train horn going off.
The field
when
was
you're
full
the
of
other-
people. The train horn was going off, and he looked on the scoreboard, and it was 9 them and 7 away. And he didn't know what happened. He didn't know what happened until he got back to Springfield High School, and somebody explained to him what happened, and they got to watch the tape a few days later. It ain't like we ain't got Hodo back then. You can upload it right away and see.
You
but
driving me to coach to swap film back in them days on Saturday morning.
They got to go back to Springfield High School and put the tape in a few days later and actually saw the safety slip, and the guy just run under the ball and score a touchdown. And that's one of the craziest memories I heard. And, of course, I was there in 05 when Portland beat us, came from behind and beat us. And then we beat them the next season, going on that 10-0 season in 2006, 28-0 at Boyd Smith Field. And I remember that night, it was a fall night, Coach, and everything was clicking. And I think it's when everybody knew that this undefeated season was probably going to happen.
06, yeah. Springfield football in 06, a lot of winning.
Yes, sir.
A lot of Josh Bays and Utleys and Hendrickses and Mario Scotts and Bobo Chapman, if I say their names right. He coached those kids as young ones. Special group. Wayne Chapman. He keep
Wayne,
on
he told
going.
the
Yep.
ball. And after that 1990 loss up in Portland, Springfield went on to beat them the next 3 seasons. And, of course, like Coach said, they finally lost again in 94. They tried to repeat and got beat up there in the semi.
Some battles. That was White House, Springfield, Portland back in the day. I guess that was districts. So I think you got 2 maybe out of them, and third place may have been kind of the last one looking in. I don't really remember how it worked, but I remember every one of them games was tight and close. Whoever made it out of that district, everybody else was looking at.
Yes, sir. The overall record between Springfield and Portland, 44, 13, and 1 in the favor of the Yellow Jackets. I love that record, Coach. Try to make it 45 come Friday.
Let's go for 45.
Anything from you, Coach, before we wrap this thing up?
Coach, and announcements would be trying to get it posted on Facebook for you on just how to go in the game. You get GoFan, you pay cash. They got different gates you go in. Obviously, GoFan, you click a button. You guys know how to use your ticket. I'm not so sure about clear bag policies, but guys, it's 2025. You ain't packing everything in the game no more these days. So if you don't need it, don't try to take it in the gate. I know they did be very clear. There was nobody on the field after the game except for players and coaches. So that depending on where you're at, fields, let some people come on and off the field. We're all trying to get a little bit better at that. It's just security purposes and keeping people off. Yeah, and and for any of y'all that hadn't been there before, it's at Portland East Middle School out there on that highway is called Broadway Street if you're looking up an address. But, yeah, it's at the old middle school right by the train track. Come help us prevent that train going off.
Ain't nothing changed.
Yeah, nothing's changed. Actually, their stadium may have changed a little bit.
The home side, they renovated.
Not our press box, though. I think we're going to still be packed up in there. But, yeah, I think they did get some renovation. But same old thing, same Portland. Same brand, same families. I guarantee you he's got families of generational football players. And just like Springfield, when we roll in, a couple of teams that having some early season success, so stands should be packed. And let's fans, do your part. Let's make that thing right for our boys.
Hey, let's pack it out, man. Portland, Springfield, Friday night at Portland. And for the Jacket, the Hayes in the barn, only a walk through to this football time in Springfield, Tennessee. Let's invade Portland. Let's be loud. Let's be proud. Let's go play some Springfield football. From Terrence Summers, head coach Dustin Wilson, we're watching Lockeroom Talk. Go Jackets.
You are watching a Social Dweeb Sports production.